Okay, so school starts at 8:30 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. How many hours is a school day? So 8 to what I like to do is I like to add up to 12 and then add up the hours after that. So 8:30 to 12 is 3 hours and 30 minutes. And then from 12 to 3, it's 3 more hours. So then it'll be 6 hours and 30 minutes in the school day. I wish my school was that short too. A movie begins at 2:15 p.m. and ends at 4 p.m. How long is the movie? So if the movie is beginning at 2:15 and it's going until 4, that means 2:15 to 3 is 45 minutes, and then 3 to 4 is another hour, so it'd be 1 hour and 45 minutes. Sarah started her homework at 5:20 p.m. and finished at 6:05 p.m. How much time did she spend? So 5:20 plus 40 is equal to 1 hour, so that would be 6, and then 6 plus 5 is 6:05, so 40 plus 5 is 60, not 65, sorry, 45 minutes that she spent on her homework. The soccer game began at 7:10 p.m. and ended at 8:25 p.m. How long did the game last? So if the game started at 7:10 p.m., then it would be 50 minutes until 8, and then 25 more minutes until 8:25. So 50 plus 25, which is equal to 100, not 100, sorry, 75 minutes, which is an hour and 15 minutes. A bus leaves at 9:45 a.m. and arrives at 11:15 a.m. How long was the ride? So if 9:45 to 10 is 15 minutes, and then 10 to 11:15 is an hour and 15 minutes more, that means that the ride was an hour and 30 minutes long in total. Jack woke up at 8:30 a.m. and went to sleep at 11 p.m. How long was he awake? So if he woke up at 8 a.m., that means from 8 to afternoon, 8:30 to afternoon, he was up for, again, as we stated, 3 hours and 30 minutes. If he went to sleep at 11 p.m., which is 11 hours after that, you'd add another 11 hours, which is 14 hours and 30 minutes that he was awake. If today is March 5, what day will it be 10 days later? So March 5, 5 plus 10 is equal to March 15th. It's really simple, not too bad. Maria's birthday is on June 17th. What day of the week is that? The day of the week would depend on the year, but in this scenario, I'm guessing we're using 2025, sorry. So then you just take a look at the calculator, so calendar, and the day of the week of June 17 was Tuesday, so I guess it's Tuesday. School begins on August 22. What is the date 1 week later? So the date 1 week later would be August, not August actually, because there's no August 32. Oh, sorry, August 27, because August 22 plus 1 week 7 days is August 29. The library will be closed on November 3rd and November 24th. How many days apart are these 2 dates? So 24 minus 3 is equal to 21. The two days are 21 days apart, or 3 weeks apart. Write the date that comes exactly 1 month after February 12th. So exactly 1 month after February 12th will be March 12th. Because that is a month after February. Jerry's birthday is on December 3rd, and his sister's birthday is on March 21. How many months and days are these dates apart? I'm assuming at the end of the question. So December 30th, December has 31 days, so that'd be 28 days until January. January has 31 days. February has 7 days, assuming it's not a leap year, and then March 31 days again. So 28 plus 31 plus 27 plus 31 is equal to 59 plus 60, 90. That would equal 117 days, roughly. If you got the same numbers as me that just would be adding and I added it wrong, then you're probably right. Alex started reading at 3:45 p.m. and stopped at 4:30 p.m. How many minutes did he read? So if he started at 3:45 p.m., then it's 15 minutes until 4. And then from 4 to 4:30, it's 30 more minutes, so that's 45 minutes total that he read. A plane left at 6:15 a.m. and landed at 9:45 a.m. How long was the flight? So 6:15 to 7 is 45 minutes, and then 7 to 9:45 is 2 hours 45 minutes. So that would be 2 hours and 90 minutes, and 90 minutes has at least 60 minutes, which is enough for an hour. Therefore, it would be, what is it? 4 plus 2 is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Emily's piano lessons are every Thursday. If she started on April 4th, when will her next lesson be? So fourth sorry, when will her next lesson be? So her next lesson would be on April 11th, because that is 7 days away from the 4th, which would be exactly 1 week, which would make it the same day of the week. A science fair begins on May 12th and ends on May 15th. How many days does the fair last? The fair lasts 3 days. 15 minus 12. Although you could argue that it lasts 4 days, because 12, 13, 14, 15, if you count all the days, including the start and end values. But it could really go either way. Just be careful about the wording and the context. Moving down. Okay. Today the family. This is like review. Today the family vacation began. Jody got up early. It probably only took her 15 minutes to eat. I doubt it took her 10 days. Then the family got in the car. The airport was 50 miles away, so it took an hour to get there. The flight from New York to San Diego takes about 6 hours. The family is going to be on vacation for 10 days. The word bank answers happen to be in order, so that's probably pretty confusing, but it's not a trick question. Write each time shown below labeled with AM or PM. 5 minutes before noon would be AM. 3 hours before 1 p.m. would be AM, because it'd be 10 a.m. And then 1 hour after 11:30 a.m. would become PM, because it'd be 12:30 p.m. Because the 12 at noon is PM for whatever reason, and 12 a.m. is morning. 45 minutes after midnight would be AM, because it'd be 12:45. 8 minutes after noon would be PM, because 12:08 p.m. 2 hours before 12:15 p.m. would be 10